I can't tell you the number of people who have said to me, I've never worked anywhere where I get to be myself.
So often people go to work and they walk out their front door as one person, they walk into their job as someone else. And I think creating a business environment where people can truly be who they are and show up honestly, they're much better coworkers. You know, they provide much better insight.
We all want to fit in, be cared about, and do things that matter to us. And I think that that's been something that my coworkers and I have really come to realize can be very powerful.
Coming into this culture that we have here, it wasn't a hard transition. It was like finally getting to breathe for the first time.
My first day of work, I got a key card that allowed me access to the entire company.
That moment when they give you a key to the whole place on your very first day, it just says, okay, this is what we're giving you, live up to it, and we do.
We talk about high values, low rules. We'll have rules, you know, because you kind of need to, but within reason. Our attendance rule is like, come to work and be good to your team. We don't have a dress code other than be safe. And so there's little things like that of like, wow, I can be myself. I can dress how I want. I'm an adult. This company lets me make decisions.
We've been practicing what we call high involvement culture. You know, here's where we're going. What do you think of this? How would we do that? You're an expert in your area. I trust you to, you know what it is we need to do, that kind of thing.
It's harder to have conversations, it's harder to be inclusive, it's harder to take input, it takes longer, but your end result is so much better. And so there's a bit of that you have to have faith in, and you have to trust the process to know that, you know, it's that go slow to go fast. You might go a little slow in the beginning, but you're going to be so much better off in the long run.
And that itself gives you a little bit of freedom as an individual to say, hey, yeah, what do I want to explore? What am I interested in? What can I truly contribute to this company? And bringing value through that.
So as you look at that, you say, okay, well, you may be the guy that puts on this piece of this widget. Well, I don't want you just to be a master at putting this piece on the widget. I want you to understand, well, yeah, but Joe from accounting, he told me that this costs 16 cents and he thinks that I put 5 cents worth of value into this, but if I can cut the time in half, well, geez, that's 2.5 cents that I've cut off this widget, but that's all profit that we're getting back to us.
When you empower people and you give them ownership and you give them say, they show up differently. And that absolutely goes to the bottom line. And it's hard, I can't tell you what the math is. I can't give you an algorithm to say how that happens, but people make decisions differently. They show up differently. They question things differently. And in the end, you get a much better result.
Like whenever you're walking down the street and you meet somebody and they ask what you do and you say you work at New Belgium and they're like, oh my God, you're so lucky. And I'm just like, I am.